I didn't see any.
You didn't see?
I didn't see that he was carrying, or whether there was anything that he was carrying.
Okay. If you are unable to see what he was carrying, then how were you able to see, to recognize his face?
Uma kuwukuthi ungazange ukubone awayekuphethe kwenzeka kanjani-ke ukuthi ubuso bakhe bona-ke ubone no? When a person enters the house, do you first look at their hands or the face?
You know what, Mr. Khumalo? We are not putting questions to your answer.
Ngeshwa-ke kumina-ke awubuyisa imibuzo kodwa-ke uyangiphendula.
And I will ask you to answer the question that I put to you.
Ngicele-ke ukuthi umbuzo engikubuza wona uphendule.
You testified.
Can the question also be clear?
You testified, no problem with that. I don't have a problem in doing that. You testified that you looked at the second suspect.
Ufakaze wathi umsolo wesibili wambheka.
As you were assaulting him, am I correct?
Ngenkathi wamshaya ngayo kunjalo? Yes, that's true.
How come then were you not able to notice or to see if that person was armed, that you yourself you were assaulting?
Kwenzeka kanjani-ke ukuthi umuntu lo owayeshaywa uwena ukuthi ungaqaphelike ungabhekike ukuthi uhlomile noma cha? As I am saying that I didn't see a weapon.
As you did not see the weapon carried by the second suspect, you did not even see his face.
Nanjengoba-ke ungazange ubone-ke weapon noma isikhali-ke awayesiphethe nobuso bakhe-ke kanjalo futhi awuzange ukubone. I saw his face very, very clear.
And secondly, Ms. Khumalo, you testified that the second suspect had a hoodie on his head.
Okunye futhi okushilwa ukuthi wayefake ihoodie ekhanda.
Am I correct?
Kunjalo. That's correct.
How then were you able, and his head was covered?
Ukusho ukuthi ikhanda lakhe lalimboziwe. His hair was covered, not the face.
Okay. In your examination in chief, when you were testifying, you said it was covered. How was it covered, if you did mention that?
What was covered, I'm not clear. What is counsel referring
to? I'm talking about the head, my lord. It's the head that was covered by a hoodie. How was it covered? The head, my lord. I'm verifying from the witness if he gave any explanation as to how the head was covered. How was he able to see the face?
Ukuthi-ke uma ikhanda-ke lalimboziwe kanjani futhi-ke kwenzeka kanjani ukuthi ubuso noma wabona kanjani ubuso?
Isigqoko sehood siphelela la igqoke phelela la.
The hoodie comes up to here where the heads would end up. So once you put it on, it ends up here.
Okay. In this case, I don't want us to generalize because we're dealing with a case here. How did the suspect wear a hoodie?
Angifuni-ke sikhulume ngokwenjwayelo noma sigeneralize-ke kodwa sibhekene necala lana-ke ukuthi umsola yena-ke ihoodie leyo wayeyigqoke kanjani.
If you can, Mr. Khumalo, if you can't just tell the court that no, you can't, you only notice that there was a hoodie. You didn't pay any particular attention.
Uma kuwukuthi uyakwazi ukuthi ukwenze lokho, uma ungakwazi-ke ungasho nje ucha wawungayinakile-ke ukuthi ihoodie lena yayikanjani.
Ihoodie yayigcina esiphongweni.
The hoodie ended up at the forehead.
Okay. So it means that his face was not fully revealed.
Ukusho ukuthi ubuso bakhe babungaveziwe ngokwanele noma ngokuphelele.
Cha, ubuso ngabubona kahle from isiphongweni kuyofika esilevini ngakubona kahle. Isigqoko sasiphelela la kuqala khona inwe.
I saw the face clearly. The hoodie ended up where the hair starts. So from the forehead up until the chin, I saw clearly.
What was the color of the hoodie that you saw as you are describing it?
Umbala waleyo hoodie-ke owayibona ngendlela echaza ngayo-ke wawukanjani?
Sekuphele iminyaka ewu-8 ama-colours ayafade.
It's been 8 years now, or 8 years have lapsed, so colors fade.
Do you have an answer? What was the color? Listen, Ms. Khumalo. Listen, Ms. Khumalo.
I'm still talking.
Listen, you have to listen now.
Listen.
May the court intervene.
No, but let the witness answer. You ask the question and give her an opportunity to answer. Yes.
I wasn't finished yet.
Njengoba sengishilo ukuthi sekuphela iminyaka ewu-8 ama-colours into engabalulekile kumina kodwa njengoba le kwi-traumatic experience ubuso obubona for the first time futhi kulesa state awusikhohlwa.
Colors fade away, which wasn't much important to me. But the face that you see for the first, this was a traumatic experience, and the face that you see and under those circumstances, you don't forget.
That is incorrect, Mr. Khumalo. There is no way you can be able to look at the face of a person and be unable to describe the type of the hat he or he that witness is wearing. That is impossible.
Akukho kanjalo noma kusona-ke iqiniso angeke-ke umbuke umuntu ebusweni ubuse ungakwazi-ke ukuthi uchaze umbala wesigqoko awayesithwele.
Umbala njengoba sengishilo angikukhumbuli kodwa i-type yesigqoko i-hoodie.
As I've already said that I can't remember, or I'm unable to remember the color, but the type of the head was a hoodie.
And the reason why you are failing to give a full description of the head of the second suspect, including the color of the hoodie that the second suspect was wearing, it's because there was no second suspect. You are fabricating the story.
Kungoba-ke ukuthi istory nje lesi osakhayo-ke ingakho-ke ungakwazi ukuthi uchaze umbala noma uchazeke leso sigqoko leso ngoba kwakungekho ususpect wesibili yinto nje oyakhayo.
Kusho wena advocate Mshololo hayi mina.
That's what you are saying, Advocate Mshololo, not me.
And angikhumbula ukuthi ngasuka la ngisuka khona ngizovuleka enkantolo.
And I don't think I would come from wherever I'm coming from just to come and get bored here in court.
And lie to the court.
You see, as you are testifying, I'm looking at your face. You are wearing a white hat. There is no way where at a later stage I can say, I was only be able to look at your face, but I can't recall. I did not see the hat.
As a court principal, those are matters for argument.
Yes, because this witness talks about a period of about 8 years, you said. He says colors fade after 8 years, and you are speaking to this witness namhlanje, contemporaneously. You're saying to her, I'm looking at your face, I can see you're wearing a white hat, but she is testifying after what she calls the passage of time of about 8 years has elapsed.
My Lord, the problem with this kind of evidence is that the witness herself testified that her memory gets recovering as the time goes on. As a result of that, she was able to point out accused number 2 in this court. The person whom he had identified 8 years ago. But when she is asked about the color of the hoodie, she can't remember. Because the memory fades. Sometimes it fades. Sometimes it wakes up. What kind of a memory is that, my Lord?
You must ask a psychiatrist.
Thank you, my Lord. Thank you, my Lord. My Lord, can I move on?
Yes, yes.
Thank you, my Lord. I was, Ms. Khumalo, you can take some. I was referring you to what was said by Mr. Mthokozi Sitwala, who said, the witness said, sorry, my Lord, not that paragraph 11, who said the second suspect was carrying a knife.
bengikhomba-ke noma bengiseza kona-ke kuloko okushiwo umthokozisi ukuthi lo wesibili-ke umsolwa bayiphethe ummese.
I just want to close that circle of questioning.
Ngifuna nje ukuthi-ke ngikubuze-ke lapho-ke.
How come Thokozisi saw the knife, but you did not see the knife?
Kwenzeka kanjani-ke ukuthi umthoko yena-ke ummese wawubona wena-ke awuzange uwubone?
Engikholelwa yikona ukuthi asifocusanga ey'ndaweni ey'fanayo nje mina nomthokozisi singabantu abahlukene. So angakubona mhlambe mina ngeke ngikubone.
What I know is that when focusing on the same positions and we are different people, what he sees I might not see.
But you were all together in one place at the same time when the so-called robbery took place.
Kodwa-ke nonke nanisendaweni eyodwa uma lokhu kubanjwa noma lokubamba inkunzi kwakwenzeka.
Before I go on to identity, let me ask you this question. You testified that Longwethala was not armed when you were inside the house.
Ufakazile wathi uLongwe wayengahlomile nkathi nani phakathi endlini.
Engikwazi ukuthi uLongwe akanaso isibhamu futhi nangalolo suku angizange sibone.
What I know is that Longwe doesn't have a firearm, and even on that day I didn't see it.
But he was able to approach an armed person and push him away.
Kodwa-ke wakwazi ukuthi aqonde ngqo emntwini ohlomile ase emphushele eceleni.
Hayi nawe ungaze umbuze ukuthi wayesithatha phi isibindi.
You can also ask him as to where he got or took the guns from.
But you say it was so strange.
Kodwa uyayibona nawe ukuthi into nje strange.
Hayi angazi.
I don't know.
Because he was not armed, yet he was able to approach an armed person.
Engahlomile enjalo kodwa uyakwazi ukuthi aqonde nje.
And you want this court to believe that.
Futhi ufuna ukuthi le nkantolo-ke ikhole lokho.
In human experience, Mr. Mshololo,
Hello? Yes.
in human experience, it's impossible that incidents could have happened. That a man who's not armed attacks a man who's armed. Can never ever happen.
Yes.
Never.
Yes.
You see.
Thank you.
Okay.
Let's move on. Further to that, you are a female person, you were frozen, but you were able to take a stick, go and assault a second suspect who was armed with a firearm, with a knife, according to the statement of Thokozisi Ntwala.
Okwesibili-ke umuntu wesifazane ofrezile kodwa-ke uthatha i-walking stick noma-ke i-crutch uyoshaya umuntu-ke ophethe ummese usho-ke ngaso i-statement sakhe umthoko.
Manje sengishilo ukuthi sasibaningi nami ngangilekelela.
As I've already said that there were many of us, I was also assisting.
Assaulting someone who is armed.
Shaya umuntu ohlomile.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whilst you are still there, correct me if I'm wrong. From your examination in chief, you said the struggle continued up until both suspects were against the door, against the wall, wherein there is a kitchen door.
Uzongilungisake uma kuwukuthi ngeziphutha-ke kodwa uthi lokho kuwisana lokho kwenzeka-ke kwaze kwayisikhathi lapho babili-ke abasolwa-ke babeze noma-ke baphushelwa-ke obondeni noma-ke umnyango.
Am I correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And the deceased would have been inside, not against the wall.
Yena-ke umufi wayengamanga obondeni kodwa wayengaphakathi yena.
Yebo njalo.
That's true.
and all others who were inside the house will be on this side. It's only the suspects who will be facing inside the house.
Ukusho ukuthi ibona kuphela ke abasolwa ababebheke ngaphakathi endlini, abanye abantu bona-ke endlini bona babe ngakulo hlangothi.
Esikhathini esiningi.
Most of the time, yes.
Okay. And at the time when you ran out into the bathroom, you left them like that.
Nkathi ubaleka uya e-bathroom wabashiya kanjalo. That's correct, as I can recall.
Okay. And when the shot was fired, you did not see. Did you see?
Uma udutshuka noma uma siqhuma isibhamu awuzange ukubona.
Maybe let me just rephrase my note just to be specific as to which shot am I referring to. You testified that there was a first shot. I'm not referring to that one. I'm referring to the other shots that you had when you were in the bathroom.
Ushilo ukuthi sakhuma ukuqala isibhamu angikhulumi ngalokho. Kunamanye ke ama-shots ke la saqhuma khona ke isibhamu. Ngikhuluma ngawo ukuthi meqhuma wona ke awuzange ubona. No.
You did not see. You cannot also dispute if one of the people who were inside the house disarmed the firearm from the suspect and shot the deceased. You can't deny that.
Kodwa ke nanjengoba uthi awuzange uboneke kodwa angeke uphikiseke uma kuwukuthi omunye walabo bephakathi endlini wasiphuca isibhamu kulo omunye walabo babili wase edubula umufi. I'm hearing it for the first time from you.
There's no such evidence. What is the basis of putting that question to the witness?
Yes, Mshololo.
Well, it is for the witness to respond. If he cannot respond on that, he can say so. There is no harm in saying that. I am asking my Lord that he cannot dispute, she cannot dispute because she was at the bathroom. If one of the people who were inside the house during struggle disarmed the firearm from the suspect and shot the deceased.
Let's hear your response, ma'am.
Asiza ukuthi uphendule uthini.
Ngokusuka kwami laphayana usenzo no suspect number 1 ibona babebeli isibhamu.
When I moved away from there, Senzo and the first suspect were the one that were struggling or wrestling for the firearm.
I understand that.
So,
I agree with you.
I'm not done yet.
Okay.
I will indicate to you once I'm done.
So ngoku-understanda kwami usho ukuthi njengoba mina ngashiya usenzo no suspect number 1 belwela isibhamu kusho ukuthi usenzo wasithathwa yikombayi.
Are you then suggesting that as I left them there, struggling for the firearm, that Senzo then disarmed the suspect and shot himself?
Remember, you are not asking questions. You are answering to the court. The court, it is the instruction from the court. The court asks you if you can respond. Can you respond?
And you understand the question.
I don't understand the question.
I'll repeat it again. Since you had left, you were inside the bathroom. When the other shots, I don't even want to mention the number, my Lord, of the shots. Would you be able to dispute that the firearm was disarmed by one of the people who were inside in the house, who were attacking the intruders? Disarmed the suspect and shot Senzo. Will you be able to dispute that since you were not there?
Ngoyenxa yokuthi ke wawungekho laphayana. Angithi emuva kokuthi isibhamu siqhumile kokuqala uye wabaleka waye bathroom. Manje ke awusekho laphayana. Ungaphikisa yini uma kuwukuthi omunye walaba enani nabo endlini noma yanhlezi nabo endlini wase ephuca ke isibhamu kulo owayesiphethe.
As the struggling was continuing.
Nanjengoba kwenzeka nje lokho kulisana wasedubula usenzo.
As a God, please, my Lord. Firstly, there's no such evidence. And secondly, it's just mere speculation. Is the witness now expected to answer on such speculation? We respect, my Lord, that there's no duty on this witness to respond to that question.
Mshololo, they say speculation.
My Lord, it's not.
Oh.
It's a proposition, my lord, for the witness to comment. This is a witness of the court, a crucial witness who was inside the house, my lord.
Yes, but she has already commented. I can remind you what she said.
Yes, ma'am.
She said she went into the bathroom, right? And while she was in the bathroom, she was able to peep. You know that house, eh? It's about a 4-roomed house, Solution. It's not like a mansion in Oppenham. I mean, it's a small house. You can see the dimensions. When you put your leg, you're in the kitchen. I grew up in such houses. And when you turn, there is the toilet, bathroom. And I'm not being facetious. We can look at this house. Small spaces.
I agree.
So when she says, I got into a bathroom,
Yes.
you can't imagine him walking past the bathroom. He's in the bathroom. Right? Then she peeps. The kitchen is just next to the bathroom. Here's the bedroom direction. She can even see Kelly being chased by the second suspect. I think that's the picture I get.
Then, my lord, if that,
Of a confined space.
then, my lord, if that is the case, then the witness responds. If he says, yes, I was in the bathroom, but I was able to see that the shot was not fired by people who were inside the house, but the intruder. The intruder. The intruder.
Just describe from the first shot how it happened, if you can.
Uma ungachaza-ke uma siqhuma kokuqala isibhamu ukuthi kwenzeka kanjani.
Njengoba sengishilo ukuthi sithe masiqhuma kokuqala kase ngishaye konyaweni ngaphuthuma endlini incane.
As I've already said that when I went off for the first time, I was hit on my foot and then I went to the bathroom.
And mangihamba ngishiya ikhishi ngashiya usenzo ne first suspect belwela isibhamu.
And when I left the kitchen, I left when Senzo and the first suspect were wrestling or struggling for the firearm.
Okunye nokunye angikubona.
Anything else, I didn't see.
I think my question has been answered. You said the witness did not see the firearm. If the shot was fired by other people who were inside the kitchen, other than the witness.
Yes, okay. Yes.
Thank you. And also, you will not be able to tell. Okay, can you just rephrase my apologies? Where was Kelly at the time when you ran into the bathroom? Where was he? Can you just position her?
Wayekuphi nendawo uKelly yena nkathi wena ubalekela ebathroom?
Engikhumbula ikona ukuthi wayekhona ekishini.
What I remember is that she was there in the kitchen.
Thank you very much. When the deceased was shot at.
La adutshula khona umufi.
Am I correct?
Ngiqinisile yini?
Yebo ngoba nami ngambona ephuma emlandela emsisi.
Yes, because I also saw her following him to go and assist him.
So since Zandi Khumalo was at the kitchen where the deceased was shot, and you had ran into the bathroom, you had also not, you did not see if Kelly was able to disarm the firearm from the suspect and shot at the deceased.
Na ngenxa yokuthi-ke wawungekho-ke lapho use-bathroom futhi-ke uKelly endawonye noma ekhona lapho umufi adutshula khona awuzange ukubone noma ungeke uphikise ukuthi uKelly wasiphuca isibhamu wasemdubula.
There's no such evidence. And secondly, as we've said ad nauseum, the witness is asked to speculate. We submit, my lord, that there's no need to this witness to answer that question.
Yes, Ms. Mshololo.
My lord, I submit with your respect. This is highly not a speculation, my lord. It's part of the cross-examination. The witness was there. It's for the witness to comment, my lord. If she witnessed that, or if he cannot comment, it's for the witness to say that.
Okay. Let's hear.
Ukwena-ke ukuthi ukhumbuleke ukuthi nanjengoba ungekho-ke laphayana awungeke usho noma ungeke uphikiseke ukuthi ungenzeka ukuthi uKelly uyena kwaphuca isibhamu kulo owayesiphethe wadubula-ke umufi.
Kusho wena advocate angikubona.
That's what you say, advocate. I didn't see it.
Thank you very much. What was the deceased wearing at the time of the incident?
Ngenkathi yaso-ke isigameko umufi wayegqokeni.
If you still remember.
Uma kuwukuthi usakhumbula.
Wayefake ama-blue jeans.
Blue jeans. And the white t-shirt.
Okay, and the white t-shirt. And what was the two intruders wearing?
Laba babili bona babegqokeni.
Ngababuka ebusweni angisakhumbuli kahle.
I looked at their faces, I can't remember what they were wearing.
And impahla was the last thing on my mind.
And clothes were the last thing on my mind.
Your mother? What was she wearing?
Uma wakho yena wayegqokeni.
Do you still remember?
Angisakhumbuli.
I can't remember.
Kelly? What was she wearing?
Kelly?
Angisakhumbuli.
I can't remember.
Longo, Twala?
Wayefake ijini angisazi nani.
A jean, I don't know with what.
Thokozisi Twala?
Naye futhi angisakhumbuli kahle.
I also can't remember
And
well.
you? What were you wearing?
When
Ngangifake i-top emhlophe kwakuyi-vest.
a white top, which was a vest.
I think angisakhumbuli kahle.
I can't remember